7 things you can never let your child get away with. Managing and taking care of a child nowadays is indeed very different from the way parents before discipline and interact with their child. Today, children can act more freely and become expressive to their parents. They have more leeway to explore, and a parent's main task is to guide them along the way. This method is more approachable and interactive, thereby providing two-way communication between a parent and their child. However, if handled too loosely, there can be more negative implications rather than beneficial development for the child. Summarized in this video are some of the major things that parents shouldn't let their child get away with without consequences. 1. Constantly throw tantrums. It is a usual scene to see a preschooler or a toddler throwing tantrums over the things they want but cannot have. It is quite normal, but when it becomes frequent and uncontrollable, it becomes a big problem, and parents should not be submissive. 2. Acts defiant and always negotiates. A child will always say what he or she wants to, naturally, and may show defiance if he or she doesn't want to obey. It becomes a terrible problem when parents become constantly permissive with this attitude, or when they offer a payoff for their child's obedience. It gives a signal to the child to accept bribes and manipulate through these actions, and this could lead to bigger problems in the future. 3. Talks rudely to adults. A behavior that cannot be tolerated and is quite inexcusable behavior is when a child is constantly rude to adults. If you noticed your child behaving this way, calmly explain to the child that such behavior hurts people's feelings, and make him or her apologize for his or her actions. 4. Being mean to peers. A child needs to be taught equality and fairness at an early age. The concept that his or her peers are his or her equals needs to be installed in the child as early as possible. If you notice that your child is always mean or bullying his peers, don't be silent. If you let it go unaddressed, you are harboring a bully and will regret it as a parent. 5. Your child hits, grabs, and acts bossy. Toddlers and young ones have primitive impulses like fighting and hitting to express their feelings, especially their anger. It gets worrisome when he becomes the greatest offender in the group. It can be handled in a just way by explaining to the child that he or she is accountable for his or her actions in an age-appropriate manner. 6. Gets everything he or she wants in an instant. A major difference between parents nowadays and those of older generations when it comes to raising a child is that the older generations are much tougher. Everyone wants to give the best to their child, but giving everything they want in an instant will give the signal to their child that everything can be acquired easily without hard work or effort. 7. Cheating or stealing. Cheating and stealing are some of the things that a parent should never allow their child to get away with such behavior. Aside from being an extremely negative behavior, it can also get the child into bigger trouble. So explain clearly why this is wrong at all costs, even if no one sees it. It is the parent's job to make sure that the child grows up a responsible adult and a good person. By not letting your child get away with these things, you are teaching him or her valuable lessons that he or she will be able to apply later on in life. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please share with your friends, and please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so. If you want to be notified of our new uploads, do the following. New subscribers, click on the bell icon when you subscribe. Old subscribers, please turn on all your notifications.